What's good? What's good? What's good? Something else I wanted to speak on, and it just, this YSL case brought it up to my attention, and the subject on this video is going to be how the YSL case just gave you a good example of the mindset of black women who is in authoritative positions. And I've been this is not every black woman, but it's most of them. And I hope no one gets offended by this, but it just is what it is. I'm telling the truth. And I've been blessed to be in a lot of positions, in a lot of places throughout my life. And one thing that I realize is black women who is in authoritative positions, their mindset is really be kind of messed up in regards to they would do anything to maintain their position or move up from that position. Whether it's cutting your throat, whether it's doing something shiesty, whether it's trying to set you up, whether it's withholding information from you, whether it's giving you the wrong information for their benefit, whether it's holding information back that they know will benefit you but hurt them. It's just like I've been in the corporate world, I've been in so many different worlds, man. School, HBCU, it just goes on and on. And I just feel like this YSL case gives you a good example of it. And the people who they do it to, the people who they do the bad things to when they're in those positions, it be their own people. It be their own people. And it be all in the purpose of satisfying who's over them. Upper management. That's what I'm gonna call it. It be all in the purpose of satisfying upper management. Trust me, I've seen it. I've had it done to me. They would set you up to be fired. They would set you up for disciplinary action. You know what I mean? They will hate on you. I just seen so much to where if I'm ever in a position and I have a black female over me who's in an authoritative position, I automatically distance myself to where I don't put myself in any situation to where I'm at the mercy of that human being. And as you see, I'm a black man. So to do this video and to say what I'm saying, it really don't make me feel good. But ever since I've been paying attention to this YSL case, that's all I've seen is examples of what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna call their names as Fannie Willis, D.A. Love, and D.A. Hilton. This whole case, all they've done is abuse their power. All they've done is violate them black men's rights who's sitting in that courtroom, who's been sitting in jail for over 2 years. That's all they've done is find ways to bring those black boys down, whether they've been trying to set them up through another witness, whether they've been withholding evidence that they know, could benefit the other side, whether they bolstering evidence, what they know that they don't have. It's just so many different situations this YSL trial have showed me, and we all see who's in charge of bringing on this trial, indicting them boys, and right now we at a situation to where a mistrial is about to be, is about to be called, or, some good deals should be brought down. But from what I'm hearing, Fannie Willis isn't trying to buzz. Fannie Willis, gonna make sure that she wins somehow, some way. And I just don't understand it. Where everyone who's been paying attention to this trial seen the DA is not only losing the case due to their lack of evidence, due to them not being able to prove, that they are in the RICO, being able that they just don't have the evidence that they need. And it's just showing me, like, for Fannie Willis' office to be in a situation where they at, to where they're losing all the way around. The defense is clearly winning, and they at a point to where the judge telling them to come up with come together and come up with some deals. And they say Fannie Willis still ain't trying to budge. They say Fannie Willis still ain't trying to budge. And it just show you that this is a example that she would do anything. She would do anything to maintain that power. She would do anything to move up in the ranks. You know what I mean? Because if she win this case, it's good for her in the political world. Which I don't know how in the heck anyone in that Georgia state would vote for her. I just can't understand it. If she get reelected again, boy, I just don't know. I just don't know. You know what I mean? I just don't know what to tell you. But it's just showing you that she's doing anything to hold her position, and her comrades under her, DA Love and DA Hilton, is doing anything that they can do, you know what I mean, to become a better DA in the eyes of the, whoever it benefits them in their eyes to win this case, which I don't think they're gonna do. Whether a mistrial get called, or whether it is put in the juror's hand, I just don't see no way they can win. And I think they know that deep down inside as well, because if they didn't know it, I don't see no reason why they would be trying the dirty tactics that they've been trying this whole trial. You know what I mean? I just don't understand it, man. But like I say, man, this is a prime example. This YSL case is a prime example of when you put a black woman in an authoritative position, in a high position, she's willing to cut anybody's throat that she has to cut in order to move up from that position, in order to maintain that position, and in order to impress upper management who is over her. Whether it's her people, whether it's other people, it don't matter. It do not matter. They will cut your throat. They will set you up. They will talk bad about you. They will shice you. They will whatever it takes. And it's sad. It's sad because it gives off an impression that we never had nothing. It's sad that it gives off an impression that you're not qualified for that position. Deep down inside, you're not qualified for that position. And I'm gonna kind of go off subject real quick, but I'm not. But I remember looking at Lil D's dad interview that he did with some guys on YouTube. I'm sorry, man. I wish I remembered the name that they did the interview on, that he did an interview on. I wish I could remember the name, because I'd definitely give y'all a shout out, because that was a good interview. But I remember one important thing that Lil D's dad said in that interview. And he said, everybody in that DA's office is there because of favor. So, in other words, he's saying none of them was qualified to be there. It's all a situation of knowing the right person and someone doing you a favor. And it makes sense. And it makes sense because, like I say, if you been paying attention to this trial, you can all see none of them know what they're doing. None of them know what they're doing. And I wish Fannie Willis could have came in that courtroom to carry out everything that she's putting them ladies up to doing. Because I know she'll be making a fool out of herself too. Because it seems like the only thing she can do good is beg for money. Seems like the only thing Fannie Willis is good for is begging for money. And it's just crazy, man. This whole trial just give off a notion of angry black woman. Angry black woman. And like I say, my mom was black. I'm black myself, you know. I'm full-blown black. So it doesn't make me feel good to say the things that I'm saying, but I'm just being honest with you. And this trial just, you know, reminds me of when I was in the corporate world and the things that I had to, you know, deal with when I was in school, which I graduated from an HBCU. It just reminds me of a lot of things that, you know, I had to deal with. So, you know, I hate to say it, but I gotta say it, you know what I mean? And it just is what it is, man. I hope the best for them boys, man. I hope that they can get from under these ladies' hands and, you know, be given another chance, you know, at life to do the right thing, man. And I just hope, man, I hope that these ladies do not find a way where they can feel like they win, man. So where they can hope these ladies do not get a outcome on this case to where they feel like they won. Because all they've done is violate these men's rights, man. And it's sad. It's sad. You got to be cold-hearted to do some of these things that these black women has came into that courtroom and did. All led by Fannie Willis. You got to be cold-hearted to go to sleep at night, to look yourself in the mirror, knowing you railroading these boys, knowing you violating their right, knowing what you doing is wrong, knowing what you doing can lead these boys to being sent down the road for many years to come. Bro, I just don't understand that, bro. You can have these boys' lives in your hand and you are willing to do the dirty stuff that they've been doing just to progress their career. Well, you got to be cold, man. But, you know, I've been wanting to, you know, say this for a long time. I just been debating if I'm going to make this video, but, man, it got to be done, man. Yesterday when they say, yesterday when I heard they was, you know, trying to come together on some deals, but Fannie Willis wasn't budging. She want to feel like she won. She's not gonna budge. Man, it had to been done, man. It had to been done. It just had to been done, man. After all the mistakes they done made, I thought after as many times as they've blown this case. The only reason why they've even in this position is because of the judge is biased. They've had two biased judges, Glanville and Page, two biased judges. It's crazy, man. And if this YSL case don't show you that the prosecutors and the judge work hand in hand, I don't know what else gonna show you. I don't know what else is gonna show you, man. It's sick, man. It's saddening, man. But I wish the best for them boys, man. Free them YSL boys, man. Deuces. I'll let y'all later.